PEZ collectors, I'm Erin, and today's video is going to be just a little different. I'm actually going to cover all the PEZ dispensers that I know that are going to be released in 2022 of this year. This year, 2022, we're getting a lot of new PEZ dispensers, so I think this is going to help me plan out my videos, and it's going to help you figure out what PEZ are being released, because there's a lot of them coming out this year, and it gets really confusing really fast because there are the PEZ USA ones and then there's the PEZ International ones, and we don't always cross over and get the same ones, so it adds an extra element to it as well. So hopefully this video will help you out with your PEZ collecting. So if you're new to my channel, just make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more about collecting PEZ dispensers. I'm always sharing tips and, new releases and unboxings and stuff like that in my videos. So I think it's a lot of fun. I think you'll learn a lot about collecting PEZ from me. Well, hopefully that's the whole goal of this channel. Let's get started with the PEZ that are going to be released this year. And I'm going to go back a week and start with the PEZ that were just released, just in case you did miss these. Because unless you're following PEZ on social media or you're a part of any Facebook groups, or if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you might not know about these releases. So you can still buy these on PEZ.com. They're not sold out yet, and there's some really cool ones I think you might want to add to your collection. So first off, there's some new Star Wars PEZ dispensers, and it looks like Grogu and the Mandalorian are the same, but the new update to this series is Boba Fett. And the Boba Fett PEZ dispenser, it looks like PEZ updated the paint color to match what Boba Fett updated his paint in the Mandalorian. And here's a picture of Boba Fett in the Mandalorian so you can see his new armor color. And I think that's what this PEZ dispenser is going to look like. And my PEZ order says I should have it this Thursday. So maybe I'll make the video as soon as I can so I can show you the difference, because I do have the old Boba Fett and I can compare with the new Boba Fett. But also the copyright should be different on the Boba Fett at least. It should say copyright Disney because it used to be just Lucasfilms. But Disney has bought all the Star Wars properties since the last time we've gotten a Boba Fett release. Right now, the only way to get the new Boba Fett is to buy the box set on PEZ.com, but if you give it a couple days, I'm sure that PEZ will finally release that Boba Fett separate, just as a single Boba Fett, because that's usually what they do. They usually release the box set of the PEZ, so you get like the 12 count box set, like one of these box sets. I've bought a couple of them so far just because I do like the box. I think that they look really nice displayed on my shelf as well. So, if you want something really nice that you want to display on your shelf, you might want to buy the box set, but you just get more dispensers than you probably actually need. Or you can get the box set and then share them with your friends or trade them with somebody maybe. I don't know. So I did buy the new Mandalorian box set on PEZ.com, and I can't wait to see the new Boba Fett dispenser. I really liked Boba Fett in the Mandalorian series, and I really liked Boba Fett in his Book of Boba Fett series as well. So I'm pretty excited to get that dispenser. And in my opinion, any new Star Wars dispenser is going to be awesome. I wish PEZ would make more Star Wars PEZ dispensers. When I get down to the section where I talk about the middle of the year here, I'm going to talk about more Star Wars PEZ dispensers that are going to be released, so stay tuned for that. Next up are some PEZ.com exclusives that are actually still available on PEZ.com, which kind of surprises me. Now, PEZ doesn't tell us how many that they're making, so it could be a larger run than, like other limited editions in the past. It's not limited to 1,000 or 2,000 like some of these really small ones are, I guess, apparently, because I saw a lot of people buying them online. So I think that they're liked, and I think that they're going to be popular, so maybe they did make more. But for Mother's Day, they came out with this Mama Bear PEZ dispenser, and I think it's really cute. They basically just took the Valentine's Day PEZ bears and then they reworked the colors to make them into a Mama Bear and a Papa Bear, which I think are really cool, and it sure beats having another ball mold with something painted on it. So I think great job, PEZ. I'm all for different color bears, so just keep making them. So like I said, there's a Mama Bear PEZ dispenser, and then there's a Papa Bear PEZ dispenser. They're both limited to 3 per household. They retail at $4.99 on PEZ.com right now, and as of making this video, they still have them for sale, so good luck if you still need to buy those. Hopefully they're still for sale by the time this video is released. I do want to point out that the Mama Bear and the Papa Bear PEZ dispensers, they're going to be exclusive to PEZ USA, so if you have to buy from PEZ International, you're not going to be getting these. So you better start shopping on eBay or make a friend with the PEZ collector over in the US. Next up are the brand new 2022 Buzz Lightyear PEZ dispensers. And now we've gotten Buzz Lightyear PEZ dispensers before, and those are because of Toy Story. But this time Buzz Lightyear, he's getting his own featured movie, which I think is really cool, and I can't wait to watch it. But these Buzz Lightyear PEZ dispensers have already been released, and some people on the PEZ Facebook group have already bought them. And I asked if I could use one of their pictures, so here's a picture of the new set. This set includes a Buzz Space Ranger suit PEZ dispenser, a Buzz XL PEZ dispenser, and then there's a really cute cat named Socks. S-O-X. I used to have a cat named Socks, but it was S-O-C-K-S. But apparently this is a robot cat as well. And I think the cat is the cutest part about these. But the Buzz Lightyear ones do look really cool. I think kids are going to love these, especially if you love Buzz Lightyear. It looks like PEZ International and PEZ USA are going to be both getting these Buzz Lightyear PEZ dispensers. So I think that's really cool. The Buzz Lightyear PEZ dispensers are already being released right now, but they're not for sale on PEZ.com yet. But I'm figuring once May actually rolls around, I think we're going to find them on PEZ.com like right away, and then on the PEZ International website as well. Also in May, from May 23rd through May 26th, is the Sweets and Snacks Expo, and that's usually held up in Chicago. Every year since 2015, PEZ has given out an exclusive PEZ dispenser at the Sweets and Snacks Expo, but because of last year, because of the pandemic, they didn't actually give out an exclusive PEZ dispenser. But this year, I'm thinking that they're going to have another exclusive PEZ dispenser. I don't know why, they would stop with the tradition, but there hasn't been one released yet, so we're gonna have to wait until May 23rd to find out what that dispenser is. But it seems like there's some PEZ collectors going because they're in the candy industry, so I'm sure I'll find out on May 23rd what it is, and then everybody will know as well. So I think that's pretty exciting. Even though it is exclusive and it's really hard to get, I think it's really neat that PEZ, makes these exclusive PEZ dispensers. So that Sweets and Snacks Expo PEZ dispenser will be something that's only released in Chicago in the USA, and PEZ International won't have anything to do with it. Next up are these really cute Pezimals, and yes, I said Pezimals, so it's PEZ and then amals, like animals, combined, and it makes Pezimals. So PEZ actually just made up a new word, I guess. These are supposed to be released in June, so really soon. But I've seen somebody online that lives in Hungary that already has found these. So I guess maybe if you live in the PEZ International area, maybe you're finding them at stores already. But here in the USA, I think they're scheduled to be released in June. And these are pretty cute. There's a giraffe named Gigi. There's an elephant named Ella. And then there's a monkey named Milo. Since PEZ is made for 3 and up, they almost look like infant type toys. I don't know, they're still cute and I'm still gonna buy them. So hopefully once I get them here and have them here in real life, I'll like them a lot better, than just looking at the pictures of them. But they are really cute. And PEZ USA and PEZ International are both getting them, like I said. The only difference is the cards will be different. So usually if PEZ USA and PEZ International get the same series, the only difference between them, the PEZ dispenser should be exactly the same. It's just that the cards will be different because I guess they have to package them for the different countries. And then the candy is also different, of course. Also in June, we're getting a brand new ET 40th anniversary gift set. That's going to have 2 mini ET PEZ dispensers in it. I just think these are really adorable, and I love the ET PEZ dispensers that already exist. I do have 2 of them here. Here are the ones that were already released in 2002, and the new ones look exactly the same as these. They're just on the mini stems. I held these up to the picture here, and it looks like the same mold. I can't wait to get the mini ones here actually in my hands so I can compare them like wrinkle for wrinkle, because these little dudes are pretty wrinkly. But I want to see if they are the exact same mold, because I guess if it is, I guess they're saving money on that, and that's fine because they are going to be mini PEZ dispensers, and the gift set design I think is really nice as well. The ET 40th anniversary gift set is going to be exclusive to PEZ USA, so if you live outside of the US, then good luck finding it. I'm pretty excited for this next set. So in July, we're going to be getting the Animal Crossing PEZ dispensers, and I've made a short video about these before. We're getting Isabelle, Tom Nook, and KK Slider for these new Animal Crossing PEZ dispensers, and they sure are really cute. If you've ever played Animal Crossing, then these characters are some of the most iconic ones in the game. They're going to be recognizable by, I think, Animal Crossing lovers and then people who might know just a little bit about the game as well, but don't actually play. Now, PEZ International and PEZ USA are both getting the same Animal Crossing PEZ dispensers, so that's going to be a win-win for everybody. I guess the cards will just be the only difference, and the candy too. And also in July, we're going to be getting more LOL Surprise Style PEZ dispensers. And I think you're either going to love this or you're going to hate this. I think if you like the blind bag openings, you're going to like another series of the LOL Surprise Dials. Now, I did a whole video about opening LOL Surprise Dial PEZ dispensers, and I still don't have them all. There's usually 9 of them in each series, and they're releasing 9 more in this series 3, so that's going to be 9 more that you're going to have to open. But maybe PEZ will do like they did for Series 2, and they'll release some without the little boxes on their head so you can see what you're buying. Now, the LOL Surprise Dial PEZ Dispenser Series 3, I think it's a PEZ USA only release because I don't see them in the PEZ International brochure at all, because PEZ International puts out this brochure, and I'll put a link down below in my description so you can check it out as well, because it shows all the PEZ dispensers that PEZ International will be releasing for 2022. And the LOL Surprise Dials are not in there, so I think it's only a PEZ USA release. Also in July, PEZ International, they're updating some of the Disney princesses, and in that Disney Princess series, we're gonna get an updated Cinderella and we're gonna get an updated Snow White PEZ dispenser, which are really nice looking, I think. We already have a lot of Cinderellas and Snow Whites and Disney princesses, but I think the more they update these Disney princesses, at least in my opinion, they look better and better every time, because I think some of the older ones, they're not super cute, but I think the more they release them and the more they remake them, I think the cuter they get. So what do you think about these new Disney princess PEZ dispensers? Are you going to be buying them for your collection? Next up, I have some PEZ dispensers that I saw announced on candyindustry.com. Back in February, from the 16th to the 23rd, ECRM, they had this virtual program where they announced different candies that were coming out this year, and some of them that stood out to the candyindustry.com were the PEZ dispensers that are being released, and here's a sneak peek of some of them that we're getting this year. I'm just going to go down the list here of how they were listed on the candyindustry.com website. I think I have some more accurate dates for some of them, but some of them are just holiday ones. They're going to be released around the holidays. So first off, we have the new Halloween Jack-O-Lantern PEZ dispenser. It has a nice Jack-O-Lantern head on a yellow stem, and check out that card, because that might indicate what the cards are going to look like for the Halloween series this year, which I think are really neat looking. So that Jack-O-Lantern will be released around Halloween for the Halloween series. Next up, here's a lineup of all the Christmas PEZ dispensers that are going to be released this year. And check out that new one there. It looks like the Gingerbread Man has a bite bitten out of his head. Like somebody was hungry after they grabbed him out of the oven. The gingerbread looks pretty cute, but it also looks pretty frightened that someone took a bite out of its head. So of course the Christmas ones will be released around Christmas time. Usually the holiday PEZ dispensers come out a good month or more before the holidays, so you can start looking at, you know, your Walmarts or your Targets, your Walgreens, your CVS's or whatever, like even maybe up to a couple months before the holidays sometimes, especially Christmas, because it seems like they're always putting out the holiday products earlier and earlier every year. And of course, both the Jack-O-Lantern and the Christmas ones are PEZ USA releases. Next up, I'm going to step back to September, and that's when these new Game of Thrones gift sets are going to be released. And these are twin packs, so you're either going to get Daenerys Targaryen and a dragon or Jon Snow and a dragon. So there's going to be both of those, and I think these are really neat. And I think they're going to be really great additions to the Game of Thrones series line. Since we already have the Game of Thrones gift tin set that was released, what was that, last year I think that came out, that has all 4 of the characters. So in this gift set, we're actually only getting the one new PEZ dispenser, the dragon, because the dragon didn't come in the gift tin. But we already had Daenerys and we already had Jon Snow from the gift tin set, if that helps you. And these are only going to be released in PEZ USA as far as I know right now. Also in September, for the release of the Black Panther movie that's going to be released in November, we're going to get the Black Panther gift tin set. And this one's really nice because so far all we have is one Black Panther PEZ dispenser and that's it. And there's a lot of characters in the Black Panther movie, so it's really nice to see that they're making some more of these Marvel characters. Also in September, we're going to be getting the Mandalorian gift tin set, and I'm super excited for this one. This is the Star Wars one that I mentioned back in the beginning of this video. In the gift set, there's going to be the Mandalorian, and then there's Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, aka the child. But Grogu isn't going to just be the Grogu head that we normally get. It's going to be Grogu in the Pram. I can't wait to see the actual finished design of this. I'm hoping that it's going to be really great. And also in the Mandalorian gift tin set, we're going to get a brand new Fennec PEZ dispenser. And if you're not following along with the Mandalorian series or the Book of Boba Fett on Disney+, then you're missing out and you should watch it. But Fennec is, I think, a really great female Star Wars character that they've added over these last couple years. So I'm really excited to see that PEZ is making her into a PEZ dispenser. And then of course there's the new Boba Fett PEZ dispenser in this gift tin set as well. So the new ones are going to be Grogu in the Pram and then the new Fennec PEZ dispenser, which I cannot wait for those two just alone. There are some PEZ International PEZ dispensers that I can't find any dates on the release. I know about them just because they're in the PEZ brochure that I talked about earlier, and that's also linked below so you can check them out in closer detail as well. But we're going to be getting 2 new Pikachu Pokemon PEZ dispensers this year as well. And so far it's just a red stem and then a green stem with a shadow for the Pikachu head, so we don't know what the Pikachu PEZ dispensers are going to look like. I'm hoping that we get one shiny Pikachu. If you're not familiar with what a shiny Pokemon is, it's the same character, so you'll have a Pikachu and then you'll have another Pikachu that's shiny. The original Pikachu will be, just a nice bright yellow, but the shiny Pikachu is a little bit darker golden yellow. So it's the same Pokemon, it's just a different color. It's kind of like a Misfit PEZ, or it's kind of like when they take these bears and they paint them into different colors. You could call these shiny Pokemon. So there's no date yet for the Pikachu Pokemon PEZ dispensers, and those are going to be PEZ International releases only, which I'm pretty excited to get new Pokemon PEZ dispensers. I wish PEZ would keep making every Pokemon that ever exists. I think that would be a really great collection. And there's so many Pokemon collectors and there's so many people who play Pokemon Go, including me, that I think would love Pokemon PEZ dispensers. PEZ International is also putting out these Peppa Pig PEZ dispensers, and these are super cute. First up we have Peppa Pig, and on Peppa's stem there are hearts printed on it, and this is the Peppa Heart PEZ dispenser. And then next in the series there's George, and George has a dinosaur and George printed on its stem, and it's called George Dinosaur. And then the last one is also Peppa, and there's a teddy bear and Peppa printed on the stem, and that one's called Peppa Teddy. Now PEZ International and PEZ USA has already released Peppa Pig PEZ dispensers over the years, so these are just new releases for PEZ International, and of course they just printed on the stem, which I guess is pretty cool. And I think the stem colors are new as well. PEZ International, they're also getting an update to the My Little Pony line. There's no actual picture of the dispensers, a mock-up of the dispensers, but there are the graphics of the actual My Little Ponies, and they're really cute. First up we have Izzy here, and Izzy is a purple My Little Pony with blue hair, and then Sunny is a nice orange color with the fuchsia color hair, and then Pip looks like a pink My Little Pony with nice purple color hair. So these are gonna make, I think, really great My Little Pony additions to the series. I kind of hope that PEZ USA eventually gets these as well, because the My Little Pony PEZ dispensers are really cute and I like adding them to my collection. PEZ International, they're also getting some updates to their Christmas series line. Remember the PEZ Play PEZ that I have a couple videos talking about, the PEZ Play codes that are on the bottom of the PEZ dispensers here, and then you scan them and then it works with your phone? On the Polar Bear and the Nutcracker PEZ dispensers, they're going to be adding the PEZ Play codes to those Christmas dispensers. I think that's really neat. I think the PEZ Play codes are a really great addition to the dispensers. It just gives that extra element to them. So at least I know I'm excited for those. I don't know if you've had a chance to experience the PEZ Play codes in the app yourself, but I highly recommend it. Now remember the Pop PEZ dispensers that we've had over the last couple years and how they just stopped making them and everyone's like, where did they go? Are we going to be getting any new ones? Well, apparently starting in June we're going to be getting some new Pop PEZ dispensers, and hopefully you like these. Now that's when Funko and PEZ teamed up and they made these Pop PEZ dispensers. They're the exact same stems. It's just that the Pop PEZ heads are usually a little bit larger than a regular PEZ dispenser, but they seem to be made out of the same plastic material that an actual PEZ dispenser are made out of. They're not made out of that Funko vinyl, that softness that everybody knows about, like a Funko Pop. So starting in June, we're going to get the Five Nights at Freddy's tie-dye pop PEZ dispensers. And I'm sure all my followers on TikTok are going to be super happy that we're going to get Five Nights at Freddy's PEZ dispensers. Seems like a really highly asked question that I get is, do I have the Five Nights at Freddy's PEZ dispensers? And I'm like, no, there's no Five Nights at Freddy's PEZ dispensers, but maybe PEZ should make them. And we are getting pop PEZ ones made, which I think are really great, because I think Funko does a really great job designing their heads, and usually it's the exact same as the Funko Pop head. They just put them on top of a dispenser and they shrink them down. So we're gonna get tie-dye ones first, and that's gonna start in June, or probably around June, because I think these keep getting pushed back through the years, so don't hold me to that date, but we're supposed to get them this year for sure. And then sometime in August we're supposed to just get regular Five Nights at Freddy's pop PEZ dispensers, so I think that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see what these look like. If they're based on the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pops, they're going to look like these. And they look pretty cool. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's except for that it's some kind of spooky game that a lot of people really like. And then in September they're going to keep making the pop PEZ, and we're supposed to be getting the Office pop PEZ, and we already have gotten some Office pop PEZ dispensers. But there was like Dwight, Daryl, Michael, and somebody else, I can't remember. I'll put a picture here on the screen. But we're going to be getting these new ones. We're going to be getting Dwight as Belle's Nickel and Dwight as an elf. And then we're also going to be getting a Michael as a classy Santa. And if they're going to look anything like the Funko Pops that already exist in these characters, they're going to look like this. And I can't wait to get these as well. Well, that's all the PEZ dispensers that I know are going to be released in 2022 of this year. Let me know what ones are your favorites, or that you're most looking forward to. I know I can't wait for the Grogu and Pram and the Fennec PEZ dispensers, and even just the Mandalorian gift set in general. I think that's gonna look really nice on my PEZ display, and I can't wait to get it. And once I get my Mama Bear and Papa Bear PEZ dispensers this week, I'll make a video showing those up close. So don't forget to go buy those on PEZ.com if you haven't already, because they will sell out eventually, and I don't want anyone to miss them, especially, you know, if you really want to add them to your collection. Because then you'll just have to pay higher prices for them, and who wants to do that? If you know of any other PEZ dispensers that are going to be released this year, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to keep this conversation going. These can't be the only ones that are going to be released. It always seems like PEZ is surprising us with something. So hopefully we do get a couple more added in the mix. I think the more the merrier. As always, thanks for watching. Bye!
I write to you in poetry with words left on the shelf. Full of dust, you'll know it's me, and from nowhere.